It's kind of fancy. It's a very nice name. I like the word ethereal.
This is a matchup we've seen almost since the beginning of the game, if not since almost Etalus and Zetterburn. What do you
Yeah,
think of the
100%.
matchup?
I feel like it's brutal for most characters. It feels like a 90-90 matchup, you know what I mean? At least to play. That's what it feels like. Because Zetterburn kind of just hits you really hard. He has really good combos on the armor. Very, very consistent when it comes to that. And Etalus, Zetterburn known for getting edge guarded. That's kind of like the joke that you hit him with. Like, oh, your recovery sucks, so you actually lose every matchup. Even more so when you're playing against an edge guarding tool as good as Icicles. Wow, yeah, just clearing out that stock. And Etalus has so much stage presence, and if you are not making the most out of every single one of your punishes, he's gonna live for forever. He's gonna get armor. You're gonna be off stage. You're gonna get fared. And I mean, that was a good fair actually to get back to stage, kind of counter hitting Dr. Worm there, but it's tough, man.
This is fair. Man versus the bear. It can be so tedious. Because you know what you have to do against them, but to maintain that game plan throughout the course of a set.
Yeah. No, Etalus is definitely a very taxing character when it comes to playing against him. I experienced that really hard. I actually have a terrible, terrible Etalus problem at this moment. Character is so hard to play against, like, correctly. Especially when you're not used to pairing Icicles or ready for up B options and mix-ups and stuff like that. It can be so very tough to get a lead, maintain a lead, or even, you know, win a game.
I just hit him
up
with
strong. Nice.
And everything's gay.
I play Reno 2 man. It's hard. Okay.
Nice
down strong. Could have just
down
up
strong
there,
after the parry. But... No, I have one. Oh, I'm actually going for it. Another Gatling. Technically, because that's a dash attack up.
Yeah, you know what? It actually is kind of a Gatling.
It's a bear Gatling. But I just hit him with needles, and then as soon as I see him throw my dash attack, I'm gonna command grab you. That's what I do.
Goofy.
It is, but
oh
it
my!
Oh.
No way! Misses the down air. It probably would have just raw killed, but unfortunately, Dr. Worm misses it, and I mean now we got a bit of a set. That was a close game though, regardless. Like BagMan was doing a pretty good job keeping it close. The only reason that, the only reason Dr. Worm was on last dog is because BagMan did the work and earned it. Moving on to game 2. Merchant Port.
Versus the bear as well. Very impressive. Very impressive starting.
True. Fireball.
Go to Pools now. Another character that we do not seem to see often is Arcane. Do not bring it back. We're good with the characters that are good.
I'm happy with the amount of Arcanes that are out there right now. I feel like maybe even it's too many.
It feels like a much better place.
Oh wow! I love the wait. I was very sad when he missed the punish afterwards because that was gonna be cool.
Oh! Actually caught him drifting to the left too.
Oh, nice fireball. Waiting again. BagMan has a lot of patience for a Zetterburn player. I will say a lot. Well, that sucks. I will say a lot of Zetterburns kind of just don't wait. They just push.
No.
They rush B, no stop, as they say, as the kids would say back in the day. That's where strong. But BagMan seems to have definitely a degree of patience when it comes to punishing bad options and making sure he's not getting parried.
Yeah, it feels like that's a difference when it comes to leveling up and transcending movement and patience. Sometimes it's better to just not press any buttons.
True. You can't punish every option in the game. You know what I mean? You gotta get your bits in pieces, and hopefully you get like a crazy punish off of a terrible option at some point. But that's not gonna happen all the time. You sometimes just gotta let some stuff slide. And BagMan seemingly knowing that already, which is awesome to see.
Oh, give it a 2 count, not quite yet. 103%. Now we're actually going to see it sliding to the forward strong.
The devil's percent on Dr. Worm here.
Scooby.
Winning game 2 though. 2 stock as well. So much better, much better than game 1. SDing and everything.
We are getting a minimum of 4 games at least. The next stage is going to be Spirit Tree, however, and this can be a little scary for BagMan if they get hit like a truck.
Oh my god, well, these characters have such goofy fairs, I'll say it. Zetterburn fair hitting as hard as it does, insane. Etalus fair hitting as hard as it does, insane. Being able to charge it is really funny too. It's like my favorite move because of that. But it's just so terrifying on a stage like this where you can kind of just get laddered either to the side or upwards, or I guess escalated if it's to the side. But nice. The interrupt.
Moment. Oh man!
Another way from BagMan, but just misses the upstrong. Nice fair.
Give me a Gatling. Give me a Gatling. Oh, fair! Actually sending him flying.
Oh my God! Yeah, no, I think we both tensed. Nice coverage. That might cover everything besides like tech out.
Actually, I think if you tech that in place, you have an opportunity to parry, but I'm not sure.
Ooh, you know what? Fair point.
That's another thing that we actually got to remind us, since this is a novice bracket. Sometimes teching in place is actually going to be a lot better for you. Now that Etalus is at 202%, that's a mix up onto the direction in which the down special is going to send them.
Yeah, tech in place down strong, kind of a staple in Zetterburn's kit, admittedly. Kind of just getting kills at, because I think that was like frame 5 or something, or at least the first hit to frame 5, which is absurdly fast for a strong attack. Especially if you're on fire at like 120, you kind of just die for trying to tech chase him. It's brutal. His reversals are so good.
Man, they're following each other so well too. And catching the landings have been such a game changer, especially for Dr. Worm in this third game. So our creative mix-ups.
Ooh, nice Gatling. I prefer just raw up strong there, to be honest. Just because there's less, you know, variables there. You can DI out of Gatling and just not get the up strong, unfortunately. So getting that was such a nice up B. The icy plummet, as they call it.
That's 2 for the bear.
Yeah, 3. Goes for the bear, Dr. Worm. Playing very solidly both the last games. We'll see if he can close it out. Game 4. Our second one so far. On Triple Pond. A stage I'm sure we all adore. How can you hate it?
It's so nice.
I know. And the fish guy that comes out afterwards is so cool.
Very cute.
Oh wow.
And it is Shovel Knight. Sending him right onto the side.
Oh my gosh.
Go back down there.
Oh, you gotta take that. It's so soft hitting though, like my brain, the way it works at least, I don't know if this is similar for anybody else, but like when I hear a loud hit sound and I'm like near the wall, I kind of just press my tech button. But moves like that, moves like Etalus up B that kind of just don't have that loud sound effect, I am never ready to tech. And down B is definitely one of those moves that kind of just sends super hard, but does not have any sound effect basically. So it's super brutal to get hit by that and also die and then feel dumb because you died to down B, you know what I mean?
I understand exactly what you mean. Now we're seeing the command grab coming into play. Luchador mask on. A couple of down air hits for 16%, trying to make that comeback a reality. Surviving as much as possible this time around. One more hit on that down air, gonna send them downwards.
Oh,
now
forward strong.
BagMan
Knows he can't get an extension. Nice fair, oh my gosh.
The coverage onto the platforms, trying to force that game 5.
Yeah, Etalus also one of the characters in this game, along with Zetterburn, whose recovery is pretty subpar if you don't have all your resources. If you are sans one resource, you become kind of linear in how you need to be recovering. So if you're using those resources too early, too late, it gets so hard to get back, especially against a character like Zetter who just hits you like a truck at 80% and can kill you off of like 4 fairs. Nice shine. Oh god, you might be dead. Mistimes it.
Came pretty much tied, 33%, but we know the survivability of Etalus is so important. Command grabs actually reads in.
Oh my! Too strong at
2.
That's a combo move. Fair not hitting. Nice fireball. Another weight. Down strong in the other direction.
Gotta accumulate that damage, actually waiting for the drop.
Nice fast fall after the up air. That's such good timing. Can you get that? No tech, but it's okay.
No.
Has a jump. Ah.
But it sets up with the layup situation. I was expecting a command grab from the Etalus. Nevertheless, game 4 victory for Dr. Worm, advancing on to the next round.
Very close game though. Like that was back and forth. So I believe next is grand finals. I could be dumb as brick. Okay.
Getting word from production
so-
that the last set has just finished. We're gonna